I don't like that memory. It's a sad memory. It's a sad milestone for me, or terrifying, really. I'm sorry, guys, but I look absolutely ghastly today. And I'm also like right before my period. So, the important thing, the new Sims 4 trailer for Growing Together is finally out, and it is a gameplay trailer. Bit less information, but still fun to watch, and there's a bit of a storyline. I'm not going to do a reaction video because I'm sure you guys have watched plenty of those. I will play it, however, and then I will just pause it in places. So the first line is, in the picturesque neighborhood, and it is picturesque. It definitely looks really, really nice. It's the sort of world that I think is a good world for a family-oriented pack expansion. I never know. Are they all just packs? I don't even know anymore. You have the bikes down here. Obviously, there's kids' bikes that are coming into the game. I'm very excited about that. And obviously, you can see the treehouse. Also very exciting. Exciting, exciting, exciting. And it's been 5 seconds. So I just want to say this is like a very typical scene. For me, personally, when you have kids, there are people that are like put together when they have kids and stuff. I am probably not one of them, although my kid is extremely amazingly independent and generally not very like trouble inducing, but definitely the whole pizza for dinner been there. Broken sink, things break all the time, lots of toys, lots of stuff everywhere. And my son's turning 13 tomorrow, so not so much anymore. But yeah, I can totally relate to all the toys on the ground. Maybe not the trash. I mean, sometimes there's like little wrappers for things that have fallen on the floor, but not like piles or heaps of trash. That's not something I relate to.
Unexpected and uninvited guest.
They love that scene. That scene is like over and over and over again. Their little surprised or scared faces that they have.
Grandparent.
Super excited about. Family dynamics sound really, really interesting. To an extent, it is lacking in The Sims 4. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. It's a complicated game with a lot of gameplay, and I know we have been, as a community, complaining about the level of gameplay and the complexity of the gameplay throughout the years. But I mean, there is a lot of gameplay in The Sims 4. But more family dynamics sounds absolutely amazing. Also, that skirt is to die for, and I can't wait to wear that on a Sim, to put it on a Sim. Also, he has a suitcase. That excites me. It might just be an animation. Milestones, also super excited. I don't know how they're going to implement it. Is it going to be this sort of a sort of system where you get screenshots when a milestone happens, or you get little icons on your Sims profile or something? That would be cool. Like if I could open my Sims profile and sort of see different milestones and things like that. What has happened throughout their life and what has sort of shaped them to be who they are today. So that would be really, really fun to see. So as long as if it's not just you've reached this milestone and there is actually some record of it, then that's very exciting. Especially because, you know, you sometimes play Sims and you forget who they were or what their milestones were. Social compatibility. Super excited about this one. I possibly more than any of the other ones because I think it's so cool. I make these stories in my head when I play The Sims. This will be a helpful tool into me making my stories in my head. Family dynamic, very excited. My God, I keep just saying I'm very excited. I'm thrilled for the family dynamics. I understand distant. I understand close. Jokesters? Like, that's such a weird sort of in between, I feel. I hope there's more than just 3 family dynamics that you can have with your spouse. It's still better than none. So distant and close is already like good. I just don't understand the jokesters one. It's weird. There is a piano. Look at that piano. I want that. I mean, okay, it's a little bit out there, but I'm sure it has swatches.
Has stood the test of time thanks to the social compatibilities they share.
Yeah, they're compatible in a flirty music sort of way. So you can see those milestones on the screen there. So they had a baby. Atlas is not happy. See that scene again?
Sebastian is very protective of his daughter.
So Sebastian is very protective of his daughter, which I feel is fair. I don't know why, but there does seem to be this sort of fathers have of their daughters where they're super protective. I don't really understand why that is, but it is a fact.
The dude's old.
The dude's old. I love this line. I love the Sims creators and the Sims team for their sense of humor, for the dude is old. See, infants are only cute when they make sounds. Like, if you look, you just have like a frozen infant that doesn't move or make a sound. They're like really creepy. I don't know why. I think because they're usually paused. Yeah, Atlas is not happy. Like you can really see it. I think it's hilarious that he sets like her as difficult or their relationship as difficult. But see here you have a little bit more because you have close, distant, difficult, jokesters again. weird. They seem to be really focused on this jokester sort of prank gameplay in this expansion. Yeah, so you have all these milestones and it would be really cool. I mean, obviously milestones like learning to walk are going to be on pretty much everybody's, whatever the record is going to be, but I still think it's quite cool. Although I guess if it tells you like she learned to walk early or late, then that would be some sort of information that can distinguish one sim from the other. Yay!
Atlas, the once king of the castle.
See, again, some more like prankster gameplay, some more gangster? Prankster gameplay. Also, sleeping bags and the puzzle. I am like really hoping there's going to be some board games because I love board games in real life. There will be puzzles and they are playing something here unless this is just something that I don't really do in my game. It's already there, but I just never use it. But there does seem to be a card game Scrabble like maybe, but they're not letters, they're pictures. And then the tooth thing. So every time I see him pull his tooth out, I keep thinking of this one time in my life where I pulled my tooth out with a doorknob. I don't know if this is like a thing in Poland or around the world where you tie one end of the string onto your tooth and then the other end onto a doorknob and then you shut the door so that the swing of the door pulls the tooth out. And I'm still like, I don't like that memory. It's a sad memory. It's a sad milestone for me, or terrifying, really. And he was just like, yeah, whatever, tooth. But we didn't have the tooth fairy back then. Oh, no, we didn't celebrate tooth fairiness. And I love the message. It's all relative. First, it's very clever, obviously, the play on the word relative, as in someone you related to. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool and interesting theme of the expansion that we're looking at basically relationships in the family, which are not the easiest thing to have, that there are incompatibilities that make it harder. For example, I really like playing computer games. My parents have no idea what I'm talking about. Like they think this is the stupidest thing ever. And it's like I can't really talk to them about a lot of the things that I'm passionate about. The same with board games, computer games. I just generally like games. I don't even have to win. I just like playing them. And then they like stuff that I'm completely not interested in. Like my dad likes gardening. In real life, gardening, I think I might grow into it later in life. But right now, I just think it's like the least attractive thing to do. So therefore, I don't want to talk about gardening. Every time we get closer to reality with a twist in The Sims 4, it makes the game richer and more interesting. I'm really looking forward to this expansion. Actually, that's an understatement. I love family gameplay, so I am like super looking forward to this. I wonder how many times I said the word excited in this video. If anybody wants to count, then go right ahead. I'm very curious. How about you guys? What is like your main type of gameplay? Is it family? Is it challenges? Is your gameplay skill-based? Do you just want to, max out all the skills? Is it relationship-based? So you love romance, but not necessarily family. So like romance and then having children and building your legacy. Just the romantic part of it and relationships. I mean, I know you're supposed to set out with the structure and the story when you start recording your videos, but I am very new at this, so therefore I don't do that.